Hello there, my name is Mr. B. Well, that is what I'm known by in my videos. I'm the guy with the hat who goes out seeking forgotten and abandoned temples, often within a dangerous environment, because I'm based in Cambodia. And Cambodia, it is estimated, has over 5 million bits of ordnance in the ground. And what we mean by ordnance is stuff like landmines. And as I travel around this country, what I see when I drive into a rural village on occasions, and there's one that would always stick in my mind, because as I came in on my bike, I saw left and right and left people missing limbs. They literally sit outside their houses in their wheelchairs, or they're propped against a wall with their crutches, sometimes both legs missing, sometimes a foot, sometimes hands. It is quite simply horrific. But what these graphic portrayals show me is where I'm walking is dangerous. It's exceedingly dangerous on times. So the first question really is, why do I do it? Well, I should be completely honest. I was an addict. I was a horrendous alcoholic. And allow me to show you this image. What you're looking at there is me on the right at the age of 50. On the left, where I'm looking so much fresher and clearer, I'm 52. I've been rushed to hospital, the emergency unit, 3 times with no recollection. I basically went into major seizures. I almost died on those 3 occasions, and I'm sure there's numerous more where there was nobody around to get me carried off into an ambulance. My life was quite simply hell, because being an addict is a life of lies. It is all-consuming. I would wake up in the morning and drink pure vodka, neat vodka. I would consume 1.25 liters a day, and I'm not joking. I smoked over 60 cigarettes a day, and my anxiety closed in to the point I could not leave my house. I broke down, of course, and I realized something had to be done. But the first thing was, what do I do with the time? I've dedicated my life to this drug. I need to put something in the space. And seeing as it's from the first thing in the morning until I pass out at night, it's going to have to be big. It's then I came across the idea of hunting down these temples. But you see, because they're mostly ignored. The locals who live around them know them, but they can be, hidden away amongst trees or a jungle setting, and nobody goes there. Now, this to me is quite simply absurd. Think about it. The Roman Empire spread across many countries, and the Khmer Empire that were responsible for these temples spread on for country after they were in what is today modern-day Thailand and Laos and beyond. It was a vast empire. So how can it be that these wondrous ancient monuments have never been filmed? And that was the thought that struck me. I'm going to go out and I'm going to build a video library of these temples that have never been filmed before. Well, not in this way, and not collated in this way. And it's worthy of me saying now, I am no expert. I am an enthusiast. And I sincerely hope my video library in the future will be a point of reference to those who come after me and say, aha, that's what that temple looked like. We have, some details, some references on this. Because I assure you, I gain no money from it. I have a tiny amount of Patreons on YouTube who I'm exceedingly grateful to for helping me buy petrol and stuff. Because traveling around the country alone is not only a dangerous business, it's an expensive one. But you know what? I don't care if it takes my last nickel. Because what these temples have done have given me my life back. I was the guy who was curled up in the corner of my bedroom, sobbing uncontrollably. Now I can stand in front of you and I can speak as I do. This was an impossible dream. It almost moves me to tears every single time I say that, because it's so very, very deep, the journey I've been on. Excuse me, sorry. But I'm now happy, and that is why my eyes glaze over. I am now truly happy. And if you would like to come on my little 10-minute adventures, I call it 10 minutes of escapism, as I wander around alone on my bike and often getting myself in all sorts of trouble, then please do join me. The name of the channel is World's Forgotten Temples. I answer every single question that's ever put to me, so please send me your comments. I love hearing from people, because as I say, it's a terribly lonely business doing what I do, and knowing that somebody is watching is, well, it's worth more than gold. I hope this has explained a little more about myself and the channel, and I sincerely hope to hear from you soon. Take the very best of care.